We are indeed. That's correct, yes. SFSO is in red this game. Fix that in my overlay. Oof. Now you're streaming right now too, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm guessing GP rated you then when he had to go off, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. That's how it should be. All right. Well, game one, our grand finals of SFSO versus TMCIT. SFSO up one game because they won the winners bracket, but it's a best of 7, so they have to win 3 games in a row for us to have our briefest, shortest outcome. They're in red this game. Miss Patriot, would you be interested in telling us about TMCIT's lineup?
Alright, TMCIT has brought the Minikaze, Julio Cesar, Ruprecht, Georgia, and Agincourt, and it's the same Minikaze driver from earlier, so he does have RPF.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one, like, sticking point I try to look for, especially when in matches like this.
Absolutely, and opposing him is, of course, SFSO, which is running the exact same build they always freaking run. Revenge in the Minikaze, Plasmatic in the Ruprecht, Jay in the Octorev, Gunmech. Now, Gunmech was gone all day, but he's back in the Georgia, taking over for, I think it was JJ or something like that, or Yuri, I don't remember. And then Lord Carey in the Julio. Gunmech was on my channel for a bit, and he said he had a family day at home, so he missed out most of the tournament, but he's since had dinner, and he's rested and ready to go.
Well, that's good.
That's good for them, bad for TMCIT, yeah, right?
Well, TMCIT has made it this far, so...
I'm very impressed. We saw TMCIT for SFSO yesterday, and these guys are not... They're not pushovers by any means. Actually, they had the most competitive games against SFSO earlier today in the... what was it, 3.2 winners bracket? I don't remember. Oh, winners bracket final. God, that felt like so long ago.
It really did.
So they had the best chance of defeating SFSO. They actually did take a game off of them, which was impressive. Unfortunately, things just kind of blew up in their face. Jay! Octorev lost half his hit points. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. So the destroyers have been letting me down a little bit in the last couple matches. They seem to spend most of their time trying to torp each other.
Yes.
Not the best use of your torp. But I liked SFSO tried something new, and they smoked the Ruprecht a little bit closer. Didn't really allow him to shoot with his gun bloom, but I think it will hopefully give him the side of the enemy Ruprecht in Georgia.
I think both teams are finally starting to wake up. I mean, SFSO knew for so long the 2 tier 9 strat is where it is, right? Where it's at. Like, Ruprecht, Georgia, get him off to the flanks and just laugh. But TMCIT is starting to figure that out. That being said, Georgia and Ruprecht are pretty close together. They're not going for the flanks. Instead, they're just kind of sitting in mid, trying to dumpster whatever they can.
I did notice that about SIT, that they don't... There hasn't been much positioning past they load in and go to whatever flank they're on or what spot they're on.
Yep, destroyers have been spotted. Now, this was huge. Last time, what cost the win was Revenge was able to go dark. Is Peter Blood going to let that happen this time? The answer is yes. Revenge does do a Homer Simpson. Back off. Smoke up. He's okay. Pixie takes a torpedo that forces the DCP. Hydro is on. I could not believe they couldn't kill Revenge.
Yeah.
What was that on Big Race? Way up to the north. There was one chance Peter could have just W'd at him, didn't. And that was the match. Literally, that was the match.
I feel like it happened a few times with
Yeah.
TMCIT against.
SFSO has been really good at focus fire. Well, Pixie being forced back. He's gonna get another heal soon. Points-wise, though, SFSO is in a narrow lead. They've got C-Cap. They're heading into A-Cap now. Peter Blood spotted taking damage, but Revenge spotted too. 2,000.
Revenge off the board.
2,000 hit points. They gotta get this kill on Revenge. Can they do it? Can they do it? They do. Peter Blood,
What is
though.
the trade? There's no way Peter lives.
Nope. Ruprecht takes him down. That's one of the comments I made earlier. Both of these Minakazes are running Swift and Silence. That hurts their gun DPM. And I felt like Peter could use to gain something from from Grease the Gears, because he's got Yamamoto, which is a buffed Grease the Gears, but help him in those one-on-one situations. So far, he hasn't chosen to switch to that. That might have been a different result if he did have that skill.
Absolutely. You can't maneuver and keep your guns on target with most destroyers.
Right.
That grease the gears, and especially the enhanced grease the gears, makes a big difference.
Yeah, Amilcar now, broadside to Gunmex Georgia, took a big hit just now.
Pixie's hurting pretty bad. I don't think he's going to be able to get dark.
No, he pulled forward. He's trying to back up now. He gets a good hit on the Octorev on Jay. Jay has been kind of the litmus test for SFSO. If Jay dies, the chances are they're losing this match. If Jay lives, they're winning the match.
Well, I think Gunmech is going to finish.
Well,
Nope, Pixie goes dark right at the last second.
yeah, Gunmech chose to focus on Amilcar with his guns. His secondaries, of course, were on Pixie, but as you said, Pixie went dark. Gets the heal off. He's also DCPing right now. This is a newer comp for TMCIT. We haven't seen them play this comp much before. So SFSO does have the advantage of at least knowing how this comp is going to work.
Yeah, Grand Finals is not the time to try a new comp, in my opinion.
Really? Oh, okay. I had no idea. Amilcar just going for it now. Oh, good hit into Gunmech. He's actually tied up the engagement. Look at this.
Yeah, he needs to push it. He's got the advantage. Just take the Georgia with you.
Yep, and Cammy could absolutely, like, try to help out, too. Oof, Gunmech takes a little bit more damage. Now, remember, this is Gunmech's first game of the day. HE Salvo coming in as well from the Ashen Court. Big hit. Big hit.
Nice.
Gunmech does not have DCP or heal available. He will burn out. Of course, they don't know that, so Amilcar goes for the guaranteed kill. Makes sense. Understood.
Does he ram Julio?
He either rams or gets the kill. One of the two. Pixie goes down. The Ruprecht. Actually, if he could slow down and get this kill, that'd be brilliant for them. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Nope. All right, so he gets the ram off, and it's 2-on-2. A Julio and an Agincourt versus a Ruprecht and a October. Oh, this hurts. I mean, gee, who's gonna win this? Let's think about that. Let's think about this. Ironically, TMCIT is in the lead points-wise, if they just can live.
20 seconds, the match is over.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
If they can live for 20 seconds. So just stay angled. Don't get citadeled in the butt.
Use them DCPs. We got it. They got it. TMCIT's gonna win this game.
3.
Wow. TMCIT wins game 1. And my death pick has been robbed because of things. Okay.
That was a good match.
That was a great match. Absolutely fantastic match. Well, we should probably get to the battle because it started, huh?
Yeah, game 2 is getting ready to go.
That's right. Let's see. Last game, you talked us through TMCIT, right? And I did SFSO?
Correct.
All right, so I'll do TMCIT then, in the green. On Solomon Islands, we've got Sir Peter Blood in the Minakaze, Luchetos in the Agincourt, Pixie in the Scharnhorst, Amilcar in the Georgia, and Kamet and Lennon. They've done really good with this particular comp on this particular map. So we'll have to see what SFSO has to bring. What do we got, Ms. Patriot?
SFSO is bringing a Julio Cesar, Georgia, October Revolution, Ruprecht, and Minakaze.
In other words, the same damn lineup they've played all tournament. Although they said that they lost one on Saturday playing a different lineup, and I'm like, why? Why even bother?
It could be a trap. You get, my comp's not working, I have to change it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's just a simple mistake, or it's a wrong deployment on a specific map. It's not that the comp is bad or the comp is wrong.
Right. By the way, have you noticed how the skybox is different now? We don't have that brilliant sunset. Interesting.
But to be honest, it's been a while since I've played on Solomon Islands.
Yeah. It's a great map. I really enjoy it. Like all the low tier stuff. It's good times.
Let's see. On a previous match, the Georgia was allowed to take B for free by backing into it.
I saw that. Yes, exactly. I thought that was the SFSO Georgia, or not. It was the TMC one because that was in the loser bracket finals. Looks like Amilcar is going to try doing the same damn thing.
Yep.
Interesting gun mech going for a kiting away position here. He's going to start opening up on Kamet, although Kamet just went dark. And SFSO is going to cap the A cap. Sorry, go ahead.
Plasmatic took some... I'm assuming he got hit from Georgia.
Looks like it, yeah. It'll buff up. The big thing is Luchetos is detected now, so Plasmatic can just secondary him. I mean, his primaries are open too, but... Oof, nice hits there on Plasmatic. With the fire too.
SFSO has lost the health exchange for the first 2 minutes of this match. Can they gain the upper hand?
I'll tell you what. Plasmatic got really good rolls on his torpedo launchers, at least. Pixie is grabbing the C-cap. He just got detected. Gunmech is looking at Kamet. Not much damage.
I do like that the Agincourt is kited out. He was caught bow in once or twice.
Yeah, especially if you're a low tier battleship in this type of tournament.
And he's always been by himself. Like he might have the Minakaze, but he's never had another battleship to support him.
Feels bad. Reminds me of last season when it was, I mean, there were no destroyers last season, right? So it's battleship only. and watching Steve, what was it, Steven to Jeep? Steve something? In his freaking Julio up against Massachusetts and winning in a bunch of those engagements. Couldn't believe it.
The Agincourt of Luchetos has been very good at angling and keeping himself alive against.
He is. Revenge detected. Killing revenge means better chance at winning. No shots. No shots. Feels bad.
The Georgia has pushed the issue at B.
I like this decision. Very aggressive. Gets on the flank of the Julio, of the Georgia, of whatever.
Oh, Sir Peter just ate a torp and died.
I see that. Yes, that's unfortunate for TMCIT. Now he's going to go forward, broadside to the Octo Rev. Okay, I think this is fine if he just goes full speed, gets on the broadside of JJ's Octo Rev here. He doesn't care. That actually allows a Lennon and Scharnhorst for TMCIT to move forward because they have to make a play at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, there's the big hits. Let's go. More big hits, please. That's what TMCIT wants, right?
I'm rooting for him.
We're all big into underdogs here. And I'll tell you, SFSO won last time. So, they can step aside. Although we are totally unbiased casters. Totally.
Absolutely. JJ is down to 9K.
Mm-hmm.
No heal, no DCP at the moment. Okay, DCP came up.
He's in danger.
Lennon needs to move to get shots on JJ.
Oh, there goes the Octo Rev. Okay, so now we've tied it up on ships. But that being said, Minakaze can do dirty things, and Revenge has already moved to do said dirty things to Amakar's Georgia. And Pixie's lost a lot of hit points.
He's down. He there's no way he survives the Georgia.
Not anymore.
Secondary's main guns.
I feel like Kamet was a little too late to move forward.
I absolutely agree.
Alright, well with that, it's 2 ships down for TMCIT. I missed the torpedoes. Did they hit the Georgia? Looks like they did because he's flooding. Yeah, he's flooding. Ouch. Heal not available. DCP not available. Agincourt running away from Prince Ruprecht. Plasmatic is just Wing it to him. I gotta say, Miss Patriot, this feels like SFSO is gonna win this game. I can't see a way back in for TMCIT.
I agree. I think chalk this one up for a loss and
Go to the
hope
next.
the next one goes better.
Yeah. Georgia
I mean,
on
they
Georgia
give up,
violence.
They don't have the health to even put up a fight.
Mm-hmm. They really don't. Luchetos is gonna die. And now it's just a Lennon solo warrior time for Kamet. He's got shots in on Lord Carey's Julio, but it doesn't matter. Either way. He gets the kill.
If you're talking comp, that's the boat you should be shooting. It's the low health, easy kill.
Mm-hmm.
Just way too little, too late.
Agreed. Gun mech does show broadside. Doesn't take that much damage to the Lenin. 57 seconds left, although I have a feeling this will be over before then. SFSO's claim to fame has been take tier 9 battleships, put one on each flank, and profit. It's gotten them this far.
So I think they got lucky when they killed SIT's Minakaze.
Mm-hmm.
But luck is half this game between RNG and players fat fingering the wrong buttons and things happening.
It absolutely
Not all
is.
skill.
Absolutely is. Phasmatic gets a broadside into Kamet. Not that bad, actually. Kamet might actually live. Denying me of a death pick, the jerk. Looks like he does live. Despite being on fire. SFSO up 2-1. Best of 7. That's the spirit. Well, I can keep my overlay the same because TMCIT is on the green team. Miss Patriot, do you want to tell us about TMCIT this game?
Sure.
Okay.
The puppy wants to help.
No worries.
TMCIT has brought the Georgia, Agincourt, Ruprecht, Tulio Cesare, and Minakaze.
All right. Now, what's interesting is that they don't run this comp often, so they're kind of mirroring what SFSO is bringing. So that's very interesting to see them doing that. Let's see on the other side. Hey, look, SFSO brought the same comp. What do you know? And they're in really good spawns, by the way. Ruprecht is perfectly set to just W straight into B. And Gun Mech in the Georgia is set to go straight up to C, which is what they normally do in this map. So really good spawns for SFSO this game.
Well, I'm curious if SIT is going to stick the Ruprecht into A.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to like to put a ship there. It's normally one of the secondary. Might be the Revolution this time.
Well, it looks like they're sending the Giulio, the Agincourt, and the Ruprecht all to B cap. Ruprecht, of course, does have the Hydra, which could allow for spotting through the island. Peter Blood, though, going into B early with the Minakaze. And that means Revenge. Revenge is ignoring this, and he's going to C. Now, Peter goes into B, but he's about to derp out of it, which is kind of a feels bad moment, because it tells SFSO that he's on the extreme edge of the B cap. Revenge, though, torping where Peter might go. Actually, this might work out well, because Peter's nowhere near those torpedoes. Wait, Amilcar is not going into C? It's turning southward. Look at this. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was because he like rode the border to get over there dark.
Well, he got a broadside shot on Plasmatic, so I guess they figured Plasmatic would go the mid. So they got some nice hits on him, but nowhere near is that a kill. And this does give SFSO the C cap for free.
And it tells Gunmech that there's literally nothing in front
there.
of him.
Right.
He can just W to wherever he wants. to get shots on the Ruprecht, Julio, Agincourt.
Revenge spotted in the Minakaze for just a moment as Peter's forced back, smoking. But yeah, both Ruprecht's Spider-Man beam, they're both running their hydros. Revenge spotted for a moment. Is Pixie stopping or is he going for it? Looks like he's... No, he's stopping. I thought he was going for it. Honestly, I would have loved to see him going for it because Plasmatic is looking elsewhere. So now's a great opportunity for Pixie to go for it. He is.
Stopping there is not a good idea.
That's what I mean, right? Like that delay, that hesitation cost him like 2/3 of his ship. Because Gunmech just pumped a whole bunch of shells into him. At this point, if I'm Pixie, I'm just luck chucking torpedoes and praying for connection. There's the one. Where's the other rack? Where's the other rack? Oh, they trade. Lord Carey does go down as well, though. No, sorry. He kills the Julio. I'm sorry. So, SFSO is up on ships now. Ouch. A little bit of that delay there, that hesitation. Ouch. That just sealed the deal right there, right?
Yeah, and Sit is in absolutely no position to counteract anything.
You got an Agincourt and Georgia.
2.
I can't be able to make it work if you get on the Julio's side, but hiding away isn't going to do it. He needs to be aggressive. And he's not doing that. At this point, you got to go in.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Peter could theoretically torp rush the Georgia.
Honestly, that's the best thing that could happen right now.
But I haven't seen a torp rush this entire...
He's never done it. Nope. He's been very cautious with his torps and his positioning.
Revenge misses his torps on Amilcar.
Yep. Peter's actually getting behind him. So Peter's going to try to force him forward. I don't know about this.
Just pinches himself between the Minakaze and the Georgia.
He's detected now. Revenge spots him. So he dumps out all of his torpedoes. Revenge just hits the brakes. Those torps will all miss. Amilcar tries to get some secondaries hit.
Yeah, Peter should have stayed behind that island until his torps were ready. Then come out, torped the Georgia, and kept on going. Instead, he pushed out too far, got lit, had to burn a smoke.
Right. Amilcar just took a big hit. He's at 1,000 and falling. Agincourt goes down. This is GG's. We're going to go to the next game. And that'll be it, possibly.
Yep.
So up 3-1 after this game. This is a best of 7. Now you understand why GP and I went looking for trains last season, right?
Well, the 10-minute matches have been, I feel like they've been long enough to see good matches and not like with 4 minutes to kill.
Peter doing a nice job there. He got the kill on Revenge. It's not going to matter though, as Gunmech is already looking for an opportunity. Peter Blood just trying to teabag or seabag his opponent. just feels weird. Nothing else going on.
At this point, taking C gives you nothing. I mean, you might as well just shoot and end it.
Yeah, he's thinking maybe Gunmech will go back in, but I mean, come on, he knows all he has to do is survive, so he's just backing off. Easy peasy. That's it, right?
That's it for this one. There, Minakaze opens up on Octorev.
Might as well. End it, get to the next game. Everybody can go to sleep sooner or go to dinner sooner. And that's it. Congratulations to SFSO. Once again, making it work. Patriot, which side do you want?
Everything's the same.
Cool. No need to
done.
talk about the sides.
We can say it if you want. Just
Nah. We know what we're up against. So let's just see what happens.
And I think one of the biggest things for this match, this map, it's gonna be the destroyer.
Oh yeah. So I'm curious. I asked chat this yesterday, and chat didn't respond at all. Do you feel like a specific ship is outperforming here?
You said outperforming or not performing?
Outperforming.
So when I went into this tournament, I was thinking, or going into this tournament, I was thinking that a brawly, lots of secondaries battleship would be the best thing to bring.
Okay.
And I quickly changed my mind to a Georgia or even Lenin a little bit. Something that can, even if it's not necessarily going to citadel something, can at least chunk it.
Sure.
Secondaries have not done enough damage and enough kills in enough places to really make that much of a difference.
Okay.
So I feel like having that tier 9 battleship that with heavy guns, that just punches through stuff is the game changer.
So for you, it's the Georgia.
Yep.
Okay. For me, it's actually the Ruprecht. So interesting to see the difference there. Contact already?
And is it because the Ruprecht has torps?
Torps, secondaries, guns, hydro. It just has so much going for it. And I think the big difference too, the big thing is, all of these games, SFSO has done the same thing. They've put their Georgia on one flank, the Ruprecht on the other, and then they've just gone for cross shots. And their opponents, unfortunately, haven't been able to respond accordingly.
I do like the Ruprecht. I've seen the Ruprecht land more torps in a match than the DDs have.
Right. Pixie takes some big hits there.
Secondaries opening up on Revenge.
And I'll tell you what, the secondaries on the Ruprecht hurt, especially when you spec'd into IFHE and you've gone full secondary, which everybody does in this tournament at this point. Like, it's so powerful and it's so hard to negate it. You almost need somebody like Pixie to beach himself broadside in order to negate it.
We can do that on purpose?
Right? I think in all of these games, I've only seen Plasmatic die once.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think I've only seen him die once.
But I
Yeah.
have been impressed with Komet's ability to stay alive in the Agincourt.
Mm-hmm. True that.
So did you see any of the games where, and I forget which team it was, but they brought a Cossack?
I've seen a couple of Cossacks, yes.
And the ones I've watched, it was actually used very well.
Hmm.
I think Pixie goes down here. He just got himself caught out with no
Oh,
way
yeah.
to go dart.
Unfortunate for TMCIT.
Nice shots from the Julio onto the October.
Gun mech is pretty low, so it's possible TMCIT is going to be able to kill their own tier 9.
Yeah. Agincourt's helping.
Battle ends in 5
Got some
minutes.
hot Georgia on Georgia action right now.
Needs to get the kill before Gunmate gets the ram, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, he popped speed boost.
Shells inbound. Nope. He's on triple fire. He's got a heal going though. He'll get the ram off. Oh,
Oh my
terrible.
God.
Absolutely terrible.
That was the one thing you could not have happen.
Agincourt firing HE there. If he was firing AP, that might have been different. Wow. That's a feels bad moment, folks.
I feel
Shadows.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
saw that coming.
You can tell Team Sit is tired and
Mm-hmm.
they're making mistakes more and more, but they dropped down the loser's bracket. They won through, made it back up to the winner's bracket.
Mm-hmm. And they took a game off SFSO again. So that was cool. But yeah, looks like SFSO's gonna win again. And I think until they ban Ruprecht, they're gonna keep winning. Frankly.
Victory formation.
That's right.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what other battleships had torps that would be decent. But I don't think the British would be able
No,
to do the same amount.
but
as
it's the
Ruprecht.
combination though, right? It's the combination of torps, the secondaries, and the hydro all together, plus
Yeah.
plus the heal. Just yes, too difficult. Oh, Kamet's about to die. And then it's just Peter Blood. I think he knows it at this point. He's going out. And that'll be it. He's opening up with the guns. Yep, he knows it's done. There it is.
GG's.
Game, set, match, tournament, all that. We're donesies. Stick a fork in it. It's done.
I appreciate you letting me hang out with you, but I have an hour until clan battles and I'm starving, so I'm gonna drop and raid and run. But thank you.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna probably keep it going for at least a half hour. Do a little bit of after party.